press meet. It's an annual roundup of the year 2020. And on behalf of Andhra Pradesh Police, we would like to present and state how the year has passed by, the various challenges the police went through during the year 2020, and the accomplishments and the achievements of the police on one hand, on the other hand, the challenges which the AP police had faced through the year. Mana andarki telusu 2020 was a very remarkable year. In fact, it was a year which really challenged the whole mankind because of COVID-19, that coronavirus suddenly emerged and took the whole world by surprise. And it took a lot for all of us to face the situation and overcome the challenge. And in this situation, which was a very unique and very unusual situation, which we all had to face, and I can say with pride that the government of Andhra Pradesh, under the leadership of our Honorable Chief Minister, have really responded to this emergent situation which challenged mankind, and all the instruments of governance, administration responded and took upon its challenge, and the manner in which Andhra Pradesh faced the situation and overcome it has been quite a remarkable performance, which has been really acknowledged across the country, whether it is the medical and health department, whether it is even the municipality, sanitary workers, all the frontline workers, doctors, nurses, ANMs, health workers, other health workers, including sanitary workers, and of course, as part of the frontline workers and warriors were the policemen. And we are really proud to say that Andhra Pradesh Police, ilanti క్రమంలో ఇలాంటి ఛాలెంజ్ ఫేస్ చేసి ఈ ఛాలెంజ్ ఎదుర్కోవడం, ఈ ఛాలెంజ్ హ్యాడ్ నో రూల్స్ ఆఫ్ ద గేమ్ ఎవరికి తెలియదు అప్పుడు వరకు. SOPs లేదు, ఎట్లా ఎదుర్కోవాలి, ఇది సమస్య ఏమిటి, వాట్ ఈస్ దిస్ వైరస్, దట్ కైండ్ ఆఫ్ ఎ సిచ్యువేషన్. అలాంటి సిచ్యువేషన్లో ముందు it was the policemen and policewomen who was standing on the ground and making sure that everybody else is safe. Everybody stays at home and they are safe and they are not exposed to this danger of the coronavirus. Adi policemen standing on the roads was exposed to the danger. They were the ones who faced the danger. అది ఎక్కడి నుంచి వస్తున్నారని అది తెలియక అలాంటి పరిస్థితుల్లో వాళ్ళు రోడ్ మీద నిలబడి డే అండ్ నైట్ డ్యూటీ చేసి and ensured that other citizens are safe. So I'm really proud to say that AP Police has exhibited the kind of professionalism and the bravery in the face of such kind of a situation of uncertainty. And more than 14,000 AP policemen have contracted this virus, but 20% of our force at that point of time got infected, and we also lost 109 policemen, including home guards, during this battle, during this war. So our salutation to the family of each and every COVID warrior martyrs. So that I thought should be the opening remark. If you look at that year's roundup, because ఇలాంటి పరిస్థితి చరిత్రలో ఒక 100 yearsలో ఒకసారి ఏదో రావచ్చు. మన లైఫ్ టైంలో it doesn't, not everybody's lifetime you see this kind of a challenge and a situation. And we have been able to very successfully respond to it and then come up with many solutions, many SOPs, then proactive measures. చాలా proactiveగా మన వాళ్ళు రియాక్ట్ అయ్యి స్టెప్స్ తీసుకున్నారు to contain and control this and overcome this challenge. Iroju, we are very comfortable situation as compared to, let's say, 5 months ago or even 4 months ago. So ఇంకా రాబోయే రోజులో ఇదే విధంగా మనం మెయింటైన్ చేసుకుని ముందుకు వెళ్తే I'm sure that AP state will be one of the states which will be very successfully be able to overcome as compared to the other states. So the credit goes surely to the government under the leadership of our Honorable CM and all the components and the people of Andhra Pradesh. The people of Andhra Pradesh, the citizens, they also came forward in times of crisis, and they have also cooperated and ensured they participated in the process of fighting this pandemic. So we also appreciate the kind of maturity and the response which the people of Andhra Pradesh also exhibited. And friends, this year, if you look at policing, one of the hallmarks of our policing engagement is change and transformation. ఈ ప్రభుత్వం కొత్తగా వచ్చిన తర్వాత మేము కూడా చార్జ్ తీసుకున్నప్పటి నుంచి మాకు ఇచ్చిన ఆదేశం, ఒక మ్యాండేట్ ఒకటి ఇచ్చారు. అది పోలీస్ డిపార్ట్మెంట్లో ఒక చేంజ్ తీసుకురావాలా, ట్రాన్స్ఫార్మ్ చేయాలి, మేక్ ఇట్ మోర్ పీపుల్ ఫ్రెండ్లీ, make it more user friendly, and make sure that there is better and efficient delivery of police services in the state of Andhra Pradesh, and particularly towards common man, towards the masses, towards vulnerable sections, towards marginalized sections, towards those sections who still feels that they are not included. So those sections in the society which form the majority, that we need to particularly focus. So in line with this mandate given by the government to the police, మన ఈ సంవత్సరం చూసేప్పుడు చాలా వరకు మనం అలాంటి మార్పులు తీసుకువచ్చినాము. ఆ మార్పులు కూడా ఒక ముఖ్యమైన అంశం ఏమంటే యూజ్ ఆఫ్ టెక్నాలజీ. ఈ టెక్నాలజీ యూజ్ చేసి ఇలాంటి చేంజ్ అండ్ ట్రాన్స్ఫర్మేషన్ తీసుకురావడం ఈజ్ వన్ ఆఫ్ ద హాల్ మార్క్స్ ఆఫ్ ద police engagement. And along with this, technology use. It has brought in transparency. It has brought in accountability within the police's functioning and more responsive and efficient police services. So that is the hallmark of policing during this year. I know that చాలా మంది ఇంకా ఆశిస్తున్నారు. There is a lot of expectations from the police. ఆ expected standards పూర్తిగా వరకు మనం ఇంకా రావాలి. We have definitely, there is more to be done and we are working towards that. I assure the people of Andhra Pradesh, all sections of the society, particularly those sections who needs the police services most, that we are working to reach that satisfaction level, that level which you want the police to be. Because there is not only a will from our side, but there is a commitment from our side, and there is a pursuit within the department as mandated by the government that we would like to bring change and meet with those expectations. And I can say with great satisfaction today that we have crossed many bridges, we have crossed many miles, and I know that there are still a lot of miles to go before we achieve that satisfaction levels. I will just give you the highlights of the year, and I think detail ga tarvata my colleague Palaraju will give you the specific details. As regards crime is concerned, there has been a reduction of 15% in cognizable crime as compared to 2019. Cognizable crimes 16% decrease, bodily offences 2%, property offences decreased by 12%, white collar offences decreased by 13%, crime against women decreased by 7.5%. But I just would like to flag, crime against women is one area where there is lots to be done. We all know, meeku telusu, maaku telusu, andarki telusu, ee women's safety and the crime against women it has a social dimension about it. And there has been a lot of legislations surrounding that, and we have particularly undertaken many measures. So the reporting of crime against women, traditionally crime against women వాళ్ళు తొందరగా ముందుకు రారు కంప్లైంట్ చేయడం కోసం. సో ఇప్పుడు we are facilitating reporting of crime by the victims. సో అలాంటి వాతావరణం కూడా మనం క్రియేట్ చేస్తున్నాము. పుట్టి వాతావరణం కాకుండా facilities and arrangements through various means, whether it is through Spandana, whether it is through these apps. Many apps are there, whether it is through the friendly policing, whether it is woman-friendly reception centers at police station, declaring every police station as woman-friendly, but various steps and measures valana ee roju reporting has really increased. And on the other side, enforcement work, there has been a significant increase in the enforcement work. There's 50% increase, excise cases 72% increase, sand cases 56% on enforcement valana increase ayinayi. Ade vidhanga gaming acts lo kuda ee enforcement valana there is number of cases have been registered, 33%. Gutka cases 13% increase, and similarly NDPS అంటే drugs and narcotic substances ఆ cases కూడా 9% increase అయినది. And I just mentioned ఇందాక ఈ టెక్నాలజీ వాడడం has been a very important hallmark. We are all aware of this AP Police Seva mobile application, Disha mobile app, 4S for you, Cyber Mitra for the citizens, AV Cops mobile application, integration of police station, prisons and court, the interoperable criminal justice system. That again is another area and domain where criminal justice system is one of those fundamental areas and premise when you say rule of law and when you say in a democratic system, rule of law has to prevail. For a rule of law to prevail, there has to be an effective, efficient criminal justice system. A criminal justice system means it has essentially 4 pillars and 4 aspects of it. The first initiation of the criminal justice system is the police. Then you have the prosecution. Then you have the courts. And then you have the prisons or corrections. So these criminal justice system has to really not only be efficient by itself, but also it is equally important that all these pillars of this criminal justice system, they work in tandem and integrate in a seamless manner. And towards that is this ICJS, Interoperable Criminal Justice System. It's a program which has been launched by Government of India under the supervision of the Supreme Court of India. So this program has been initiated, ongoing since last couple of years, and I'm proud to say that Andhra Pradesh and AP Police, we have been awarded the second place in the country in terms of the grading and in terms of how this interoperable criminal justice system is being implemented and it is being practiced in the state of Andhra Pradesh. So there may be different opinions and versions. You may hear something else being said here and there, but the fact is Andhra Pradesh and Andhra Pradesh Police is number 2 in the country, in the second place in the country in terms of this ICJ's Interoperable Criminal Justice System. And that speaks as far as our commitment is concerned. Idi utti second place lo vacharu country wide ani award vachindi, padavi vachindi, aa sthayi vachindi, acknowledgement vachindi, aa gurtimpu award రూపంగా మనం చూడటం లేదు. మీరు ఏం చూడాల్సిందే అంటే దిస్ ఈజ్ అవర్ కమిట్మెంట్ ఫ్రమ్ ద పోలీస్ అండ్ ద గవర్నమెంట్ ఆఫ్ ఆంధ్ర ప్రదేశ్ that we are committed. We are committed to change and transform. We are committed to perform in a transparent, accountable manner. We are committed to make sure the criminal justice system functions, operates efficiently. We are committed to ensure that the rule of law prevails in the state of Andhra Pradesh and everybody is equal before law in a very transparent manner. Adi mana commitment gurinchi it speaks. So I request you to look at it from that perspective. I know that, as I said earlier, your expectations or what you want to see, we have may not have reached that level, but definitely are working towards that direction. We will work towards that direction and we will definitely in the days to come, ఇంకా రాబోయే రోజులో We will be more transparent and more accountable. And use of technology is also that. The essence of use of technology is transparency, accountability, efficiency, better delivery of the services. The highlight again during the year is formation of Special Enforcement Bureau. Manandarki Tilsu, the government has taken a very quick decision. Policies of sand anukondi, lekapothe liquor anukondi, and ఈ SCB అని ఒక స్ట్రక్చర్ క్రియేట్ చేశారు. దానిలో కూడా police with a significant component of police department. It is also headed by an IPS officer, and the DG is also ex officio head of the department as the principal secretary. And I must say that ఈ SCB kuda, the way it performed during this last 7 months is absolutely remarkable by any standards. For example, 69,688 cases have been registered by the SCB in 7 months. ఒక కేసు రిజిస్టర్ చేస్తే మీరు అందరికీ తెలుసు ఆ పని ఒత్తిడి ఏముంది అని దాంట్లో. మీరు ఎఫ్ఐఆర్ ఇష్యూ చేయాలి, సిడిఎస్ రాయాలి, ఇన్వెస్టిగేషన్ చేయాలి, సీన్ విజిట్ చేయాలి, సీన్ క్యాప్చర్ చేయాలి, సీన్ డిస్క్రిప్షన్ పెట్టాలి, సీజర్ చేయాలి, పంచ్ విట్నెస్ చేయాలి, పంచ్ మహాజర్ రాయాలి, అరెస్ట్ చేయడము, అరెస్ట్ కార్డ్ ఫిల్అప్ చేయాలా, రిమాండ్ రిపోర్ట్ రాయాలి, మళ్ళీ ఛార్జ్ షీట్ చేయాలి. సో 7 months law, SCB and the police department has registered 69,688 cases. And I just want you to understand the volume perspective. Annually, police registers 1.2 lakh cases, FIRs. Okay? Now, 69,688 cases have FIRs pertaining to SCB cases. I mean, sand or liquor cases was registered. So the total cases, total FIRs is 1,90,000, 1,94,000 has been registered during this year. So you can understand, I mean, the volume of workload which the police department has taken during this year. And in this 69,000 cases, as many as 89,000 arrests were also made, or accused persons was involved. So you can understand the volume of work. And దీంట్లో ఈ enforcement కూడా it was done in such an effective manner, with no exemptions being made, with no interference being made. All applied, the law and the rule applied equally to all. And as many as 162 cases were registered against government officials, government servants. There were 211 government servants were involved in these cases. And there were even 79 of them were police against whom we had to register cases. So we have applied the laws in an equitable manner with no exemptions, as what is expected when you say there's a rule of law. Law is equal for everybody. So this is another example, friends, because when there is a correction to be done, we should be honest about the shortcomings, if there are any. Only then we can do the corrections in a sincere and effective manner. It's not a matter of pride. I'm not saying it proudly that so many Even policemen were also involved against whom we had to take cases. We have to register cases and we have to arrest them. But it also just, once again, reflects our intention, it reflects our will that we are committed once again to see to it that action is taken as per the laws of the land. And friends, women safety initiatives during this year also has been very outstanding and remarkable. We are all aware of how the state has responded to the needs of women's safety. The enactment of Disha bill, then the various other Disha initiatives. ఇప్పుడు దిశ అని చెప్తే ఆ దిశ యాక్ట్ ఒకటి కాదండి, చాలా వరకు అర్థం చేసుకోకుండా వాళ్ళ దిశ యాక్ట్ అమలు కాలేదు అని అంటున్నారు. ఆ దిశ యాక్ట్ అంటే ఆ యాక్ట్ ఒకటి, కానీ ఈ దిశ ఇనిషియేటివ్స్ కింద there was multiple activities and programs under this దిశ ఇనిషియేటివ్. ఇప్పుడు దిశ పోలీస్ స్టేషన్ క్రియేట్ చేయడం, ఆ దిశ పోలీస్ స్టేషన్లో ఏమి, ఇట్స్ ఏ ఆల్ ఉమెన్ పోలీస్ స్టేషన్ విత్ ఎన్హాన్స్డ్ కెపాసిటీ. So this police station, Disha police station, has been strengthened. Its capacity has been enhanced, augmented. It has been given many wherewithals to see that all these cases against women, they are quickly investigated and very quickly charged and very quickly tried and very quickly the disposal is given. ఇంతగా మనం క్రిమినల్ జస్టిస్ సిస్టమ్ అని మనం డిస్కస్ చేసినాము. దాంట్లో భాగం ఏమిటి? ఒకటి పోలీస్, సెకండ్ ప్రాసిక్యూషన్, థర్డ్ జ్యుడిషియరీ, కోర్ట్స్, ఫోర్త్ ఈజ్ ద కరెక్షన్స్. సో ఈ ఫస్ట్ పోలీస్లో ఆ పోలీస్ స్టేషన్, దిశ పోలీస్ స్టేషన్ క్రియేట్ చేశారు. సో దిస్ పోలీస్ స్టేషన్ ఈజ్ అ స్పెషల్ పోలీస్ స్టేషన్ with so much of capacity there. ఆ కెపాసిటీలో ఏమిటి? దిశ డిఎస్పి, దిశ ఇన్స్పెక్టర్స్, 5 సబ్ ఇన్స్పెక్టర్స్ పెట్టారు, ఫోర్స్ని పెంచుకున్నారు, ఎక్స్ట్రా శాలరీ ఇచ్చినారు, ఎక్స్ట్రా స్పెషల్ ట్రైనింగ్ ఇచ్చారు, వాళ్ళకి స్పెషల్ ఎక్విప్మెంట్ ఇచ్చారు, వెదర్ ఇట్ ఈస్ కంప్యూటర్స్, వెదర్ ఇట్ ఈస్ గ్యాడ్జెట్స్, వెదర్ ఇట్ ఈస్ ఆల్ అదర్ సాఫ్ట్వేర్ టెక్నాలజీస్. Then there's special mobiles are being launched very soon. Our Honorable CM is going to launch it in a week or 10 days. All that investigation special mobiles. Adiguda, it's a showcase and it is mentioned countrywide as an example. Disha police station kuda example. I put a Disha that mobiles, investigation mobiles, which is all in one, where for investigation purposes, for providing medical care and medical needs and all related activities. So that vehicle is also ready, or whether it's patrolling, Disha patrolling. So this is a new capacity as far as police station. Then to see that the investigation is completed very quickly, the forensics capacity penchukodamu. The forensics is a very important element, where the scientific aid to investigation, which is a clinching evidence, an important investigation aspect where the accused is tied to the offense. So our forensic capacity is going to build up cheyadamu, special forensic labs create cheyadamu at 3 locations, at Vijayawada, Visakhapatnam and Tirupati, where this DNA reports, the test to be given within 48 hours. Alanti provisions create cheyadamu. Mali ippudu Disha courts kuda is also likely to come, and there are Disha PP prosecutors is also, it's on its way. So therefore, the entire criminal justice system with regards to women issues, women cases, women safety related cases, or crime against women to try, the entire criminal justice system will be strengthened, augmented. So that is the Disha program. The Disha Act to వస్తే ఈ సిస్టమ్ ఇంకా పకడ్బందీగా అవుతుంది. సో బట్ నాట్ వెయిటింగ్ ఫర్ ద యాక్ట్, మిగతా కార్యక్రమం అన్ని has all been implemented and being implemented, and we will see that it is totally implemented. Whenever the Disha Act comes, it will further strengthen, it will further augment, and it will further endorse this initiative, the various activities under this program. We are also aware of the zero FIR registration in the police stations. Women help desk in all police stations, irrespective of whether it's Disha police station or otherwise. Disha app గురించి అందరికీ తెలుసు. అక్కడ SOS కూడా ఉన్నారు. ఆ బటన్ ప్రెస్ చేయడము SOS, ఆ బటన్ ప్రెస్ కూడా అవసరం లేదు. 3 times అది మనం అట్లా షేక్ చేస్తే ఆటోమేటిక్గా 10 seconds వాయిస్ అండ్ ఆడియో క్లిప్పింగ్ కూడా మన కంట్రోల్ రూమ్కి రావడము. మర్చిపోయిన విధంగా దిశ గురించి మాట్లాడుతున్నప్పుడు దిశ కంట్రోల్ రూమ్ సెటప్ వాజ్ ఆల్సో బీన్ డన్. ఆ హెల్ప్ లైన్స్ కూడా సెటప్ చేశారు. ఆ కాల్ కూడా ల్యాండ్ అవుతున్నారు ఆ కంట్రోల్ రూమ్లో. ఆ కంట్రోల్ రూమ్ ద్వారా ఇమీడియట్ రెస్పాన్స్ అవ్వడము. సో అది కూడా ఒక భాగం అనమాట ఆ దిశ ప్రోగ్రామ్ది. Now, as per the Act, what we were aiming was a certain timelines to be given to the criminal justice system. Please remember and understand this. The Disha Act is trying to look at fixing these timelines to make sure the criminal justice system delivers. We are all familiar with this adage called justice delayed is justice denied. In our country, what is happening, because of various challenges, the criminal justice system takes its own time. There are many issues which are not really conducive for a quick delivery of justice. So Disha Act and the Disha program is only aiming at a quick delivery of the criminal justice system. న్యాయము పరిష్కారము ఇలాంటి కేసెస్లో తొందరగా అవ్వాలని ఆ ఉద్దేశంతోని this Disha Act and Disha initiative and the programs have been framed. So I want all to understand this concept. So I'm happy to say that one of the timelines which they have fixed as per the Disha Act, which we are looking at, which we are targeting is, మన ఇన్వెస్టిగేషన్ ఇలాంటి కేసెస్లో 7 days లోపల చేయాలి. ఆ టైం లైన్ ప్రకారంగా ఉన్నటి వరకు ఆలోచిస్తే 7 days ఎట్లా అయిపోతుంది ఇన్వెస్టిగేషన్ అందరిది ఆలోచన. అది ఒక మైండ్ సెట్ అనమాట. సో దట్ మైండ్ సెట్ హ్యాస్ బిన్ బ్రోకెన్ టుడే. There are as many as 379 cases where we have charge sheeted within 7 days. So it is possible. It's not impossible. చాలా మంది ఇది చెప్పినప్పుడు ఈ నేషనల్ టీవీలో కూడా డిబేట్లో వాళ్ళు ఆశ్చర్యపడి ఇది అద్భుతం, ఇది ఎట్లా అవుతుంది అని సినికల్గా చాలామంది దీని గురించి కామెంట్ చేశారు. ఆ సమయంలో నన్నే ఒక డీజీగా అడిగినప్పుడు ఐ సెడ్ yes, why not? If there is a will, there is a way. But that is a timeline which has been framed. We shall do our best to try to achieve it. So it does need all these other factors which contributes towards the criminal justice system to facilitate, to collaborate, to integrate. So only then this justice is delivered. So all this, it has been set into motion in the state of Andhra Pradesh. And it has been an example for many other states to even take it as a role model. మీరు అందరికీ తెలుసు మహారాష్ట్ర నుంచి కూడా ఒక డెలిగేషన్ వచ్చి ఈ దిశ ఇనిషియేటివ్స్ గురించి దిశ ప్రోగ్రామ్స్ గురించి none other than the Home Minister led the team along with the Director General DGP Maharashtra and the team. వాళ్ళు వచ్చి మనతో ఇంటరాక్ట్ అయ్యి ఈ దిశ ప్రోగ్రామ్ గురించి వాళ్ళు కూడా అర్థం చేసుకున్నారు. దాంట్లో భాగంగా దిశ యాక్ట్ గురించి తర్వాత ఎలా అమలు చేస్తున్నారో మనము మన ఎక్స్పీరియన్సెస్ గురించి వాళ్ళు తెలుసుకున్నారు. తర్వాత ఏ విధంగా చేస్తే ఇంకా మంచిగా వాళ్ళు చేయగలుగుతారు అని వాళ్ళు అది అన్ని స్టడీ చేసి ఇప్పుడు మొన్న లాస్ట్ వీక్లో కూడా అక్కడ దిశ ప్రోగ్రామ్ దిశ యాక్ట్ లాగే అక్కడే ఒక బిల్ మూవ్ చేశారు. సో we must say that we are really proud that this kind of initiative and a program has been undertaken in the state of Andhra Pradesh. We are all aware that in the area of women safety, many other programs like women-friendly police stations, Mahila Mitra movement start చేసాము ప్రతి పోలీస్ స్టేషన్లో కూడా. అది ఇంకా ఫర్దర్ టేకప్ చేయాలా. వన్ ఆఫ్ అవర్ objectives is also to see that this woman participation towards women safety and empowering the women in the society, these activities and programs మనం ఇంకా రాబోయే సంవత్సరం నుంచి we will be taking it up in an intensified manner. That is the direction given by the government. Honorable Chief Minister గారు పొద్దున మాట్లాడేటప్పుడు కూడా అదే దీని గురించి కూడా మళ్ళీ రిమైండ్ చేశారు. We have to step it up. So we will be stepping it up, and we are also aware that Grama Mahila Samarakshana Karyadarshi, Ward Mahila Samarakshana Karyadarshi, or Mahila Police, ప్రతి ఒక్క గ్రామంలో ప్రతి ఒక్క వార్డులో ఒక మహిళా రీప్రజెంటేటివ్ ఉంటుంది. ఆ మహిళా రీప్రజెంటేటివ్ ద్వారా పోలీస్ కూడా ఇంటరాక్ట్ అవ్వడము, ఉమెన్ అండ్ చైల్డ్ వెల్ఫేర్ డిపార్ట్మెంట్ సమస్య సబ్జెక్ట్ గురించి కూడా ఆ మహిళా రిప్రజెంటేటివ్ డీల్ చేయడము. అంటే మహిళా సమస్యల గురించి పోలీస్ సమస్యల గురించి ఒక మహిళా రిప్రజెంటేటివ్ ఉండటము ప్రతి ఒక్క గ్రామంలో ప్రతి ఒక్క వార్డులో ఈజ్ ఆల్సో ఎ వెరీ సిగ్నిఫికెంట్ రెవల్యూషనరీ స్టెప్ అన్నమాట. యాజ్ రిగార్డ్స్ presence of women, empowerment of women in this system and in the society for a better delivery, better access anamata. Ee mahila representative valana em avutundante not only giving confidence and giving reassurance to the mahilas, but also making sure these mahilas who are victims, who are suffering or who have any reason, any kind of grievances, they can approach this Mahila, access the various government services, including the police services, through this Mahila representative. So that is the kind of facility that is being provided by the government of Andhra Pradesh. It is nowhere else in the country you have this kind of mechanism. Inka raavina rojlo kuda ee system anamata edi ఈ విలేజ్ సెక్రటరియట్ వార్డ్ సెక్రటరియట్ దాంట్లో ఈ మహిళా కార్యదర్శి ఈ మహిళా పోలీస్ సిస్టమ్ని కూడా ఇంకా ఎంగేజ్ అవ్వడము, వాళ్ళు కూడా ఇంకా యాక్టివేట్ చేయడము, అండ్ దెన్ మహిళా మిత్రాస్తో కలిపి we will further take up many activities and programs towards women's safety and women's security in the state of Andhra Pradesh. There is through various social media platforms, women complaints, grievances are being also brought to the police. You're also aware that the program like Mahila Mitras, 4S, For You has also been initiated. As many as 1,551 cyber bullies has been identified and sheets have been created. Ante ee cyber space lo they are harassing women, harassing girls. అలాంటి వాళ్ళని ఐడెంటిఫై చేసి ఈ సైబర్ బులీ అని వాళ్ళని లేబుల్ పెట్టుకొని వాళ్ళు షీట్స్ కూడా ఓపెన్ చేశారు. ఈ షీట్స్ వలన ఏమవుతున్నారంటే అలాంటి వ్యక్తుల మీద ప్రత్యేకంగా నిఘా ఉంటుంది పోలీస్ వైపు నుంచి. నాట్ ఓన్లీ ఇన్ ద ఫిజికల్ వర్చువల్ సెన్స్ బట్ ఆల్సో ఇన్ ద వర్చువల్ వరల్డ్, అంటే ఇన్ ద సైబర్ స్పేస్లో. సో ఒకవేళ అలాంటి వ్యక్తి ఒకవేళ సైబర్ బుల్లీ అని మనం క్యారెక్టరైజ్ చేశారనుకోండి, ఆ ఇంటర్నెట్ వరల్డ్లో సైబర్ స్పేస్లో ఆ వ్యక్తి యాక్టివిటీస్ అప్పటి నుంచి నిఘాలో ఉండిపోతుంది. సో దిస్ విల్ బి యాక్టింగ్ యాజ్ ఎ డిటరెన్స్ against people to misuse the cyberspace, apart from criminal action against them. Another highlight we are all aware is Operation Muskaan, and then working with regards to children. That is another vulnerable section. Women and children, as you are all aware, are priority areas. And during the year, we conducted several Operation Muskaan campaigns, and as many as 25,298 children were rescued or rounded up by the police, verified and examined. And this is again unprecedented numbers countrywide. Nowhere in no state, as per any records, as many as so many children has been rescued by the police, examined by the police, and several of them have been restituted, restored to their parents, or from the situation, the circumstances where they were, whether it is bonded labor type, whether it is child labor, whether it is away from home, missing children, whether it is abandoned children, whether it is children under neglect. So వీళ్ళందరినీ మనం వెతికి we have rounded them up, examined, verified, with the support and active assistance of all other stakeholders, Women and Child Welfare Department, Labor Department, with all the child right, various committees, programs which the government has put in place. Dintlo, with all the stakeholders to Kalisi, we have worked, and significantly during the last phase, okay, single phase lo 16,457 children have been rescued over 1 week. So that is again a very unprecedented numbers that we are talking about. Then friends, ఇందాక మనం చెప్పినాము, as one of those change, the feature and a highlight is the program called Spandana. ఈ స్పందన ఎట్లా ఇంపాక్ట్ చేశారు సమాజంలో, సొసైటీలో. That is also a very revolutionary program చెప్పాలంటే. We have registered as many as 21,827 cases, FIRs, on the basis of Spandana. ఆ స్పందన ప్రోగ్రాంలో వచ్చి పెటిషనర్స్, సిటిజన్స్ కంప్లైంట్స్ ఇచ్చిన ఆ కంప్లైంట్స్ మీద యాక్షన్ తీసుకున్నది as many as 21,827 FIRs కూడా కట్టుకున్నారు. అంటే ఇట్స్ అమౌంట్స్ టు 23% of the cases which has been registered. Or you can imagine that. That is what. It is also again very significant that 52% of the complainants are Mahilalu. So what is the impact? Firstly, access to justice, eventually, access to the police, access to the government services, and eventually access to justice. ఇప్పుడు మొన్నటి వరకు ఎట్లా పరిస్థితి అంటే ఒక పోలీస్ స్టేషన్కి వెళ్ళి ఏదో కంప్లైంట్ ఇవ్వాలంటే చాలా ఆలోచిస్తారు. చాలామంది ఆ పోలీస్ స్టేషన్కి రావడం they feel very hesitant because of many reasons, and you are aware, we are aware of that. So to break that mindset, this Spandana has contributed to a very large extent. Now people, anybody can, at the time of Spandana, walk up and give complaint. And that complaint will be taken cognizance. That complaint will be not only acted upon, but information will be given to the petitioners. And a complaint ఇచ్చినది unit level లో ఒక జిల్లా ఎస్పీ, కమిషనర్ ఆఫ్ పోలీస్, DGP level లో, finally CM office వరకు it will be monitored. Then secondly, 52% of women, ante it is also impacting on women's safety. It is also impacting on women's security. It is also impacting and contributing towards women empowerment in the state of Andhra Pradesh. ఇప్పుడు సామాన్య మొగాలే పోలీస్ స్టేషన్కి వెళ్ళి ఏదో చెప్పడం కోసం, ఏదో కంప్లైంట్ ఇవ్వడం కోసం వాళ్ళు ఇబ్బందికరంగా పరిస్థితి ఉన్నటి వరకు ఒక మహిళ పోయి పోలీస్ స్టేషన్లో కంప్లైంట్ ఇవ్వడం అంటే మీరు ఆలోచించుకోవచ్చు. సో ఇక్కడ ఇప్పుడు చూస్తే ఇప్పుడు 52% complainants Mahilalu. So it has an impact on women's safety, women's security, women empowerment, working towards women empowerment. And then of course, access to the police, access to the government services, and ultimately access to justice. Friends, we are talking about rule of law, prevalence of rule of law in this democratic system and democratic society. So unless a vulnerable section, a vulnerable citizen is able to access justice, where is the rule of law? So this is it facilitates rule of law. I may also take this opportunity to highlight this AP Police Seva mobile app. ఇది కూడా ఒక రెవల్యూషనరీ స్టెప్ అన్నమాట. No other state police has offered this kind of an app. ఇది కూడా rightfully సేవా యాప్ అని పేరు పెట్టుకున్నారు. Our honorable CM had launched it on the 1st of October. Police Seva app. So ఈ యాప్లో 87 police services are being offered to the citizens. అంటే ఇప్పుడు మనం మాట్లాడినాము ఏది ఫిజికల్గా పోలీస్ స్టేషన్ రావడం, లేకపోతే ఫిజికల్గా ఎస్పీ దగ్గర లేకపోతే కమిషనర్ దగ్గర వెళ్ళడము. కానీ ఈ యాప్ ద్వారా ఆ ఫిజికల్గా రావడం అవసరమే లేదు. వాళ్ళు ఈ యాప్ ద్వారా వాళ్ళు రిమోట్గా యూ కెన్ సిట్ ఎట్ హోమ్ and access these services. Now, the point I just want to make again is one of these facilities in this app is మీ ఎఫ్ఐఆర్ గురించి కూడా మీ ఎఫ్ఐఆర్ కూడా చూడొచ్చు. ఈ ఎఫ్ఐఆర్ని కూడా డౌన్లోడ్ చేసుకోవచ్చు మీరు. అంటే ఏమిటి? ఆ ఎఫ్ఐఆర్ ఇష్యూ అయిందా, ఆ ఎఫ్ఐఆర్లో ఏం రాశారు? ఎఫ్ఐఆర్ చూడాలంటే గతంలో ఎంత ఇబ్బందికరంగా పని అనుకోమంట. మీరు పోయి చలాన్ కట్టాలా, మళ్ళీ పోయి పోలీస్ స్టేషన్ వెళ్ళాలి. ఆ పోలీస్ స్టేషన్ వెళ్ళడం అంటే మీకు తెలుసు, అది అని ఎదుర్కొని ఒక పిటిషన్ ఇవ్వడము, మళ్ళీ వాళ్ళు ఇస్తారా లేదా అని తెలీదు. గతంలో ఈ మధ్య 6 కేసెస్ ట్రాప్ చేశారు ఏసీబీ వాళ్ళు. ఎఫ్ఐఆర్ కాపీ కావడం కోసం డబ్బులు అడిగినారని. సో ఈ లాస్ట్ 2 months and 3 weeks లో 1,14,581 FIRs has been downloaded. I'll repeat the numbers. 1,14,581 FIRs till yesterday. దీంతో మీరు యూ కెన్ ఇమాజిన్, మీరు అనుభవం చేసుకోవచ్చు. అంటే ఎలాంటిది రెవల్యూషన్, వాట్ యు సే ఇన్ తెలుగు, విప్లవం, ఒక విప్లవం తీసుకురావడం. అండ్ దిస్ ఇస్ వాట్ యు కాల్ ఎంపవర్మెంట్ ఆఫ్ ద సిటిజన్స్. దిస్ ఇస్ వాట్ యు కాల్ ట్రాన్స్పరెన్సీ. This is what you call citizens' rights. That this app is able to provide an offer. Where, in which state in the country can you go to the police and then get copies of FIR like this? So in less than 3 months, 1,14,581 FIRs has been downloaded by this app. ఇది యాక్చువల్లీ పోలీస్ సేవ యాప్ కాకుండా సిటిజన్ సేవ యాప్ అని చెప్పుకోవచ్చు. సిటిజన్స్కు సేవ చేయడం పోలీస్ వాళ్ళు ఒక యాప్ ప్రొవైడ్ చేశారు. అండ్ ఐ కెన్ అనదర్ ఆస్పెక్ట్ ఆఫ్ దిస్, ఇంకా స్టాటిస్టిక్స్ చూస్తే ఇప్పుడు ఆ డాష్ బోర్డ్లో 5,234 మిస్సింగ్ పర్సన్స్ సెర్చ్ కూడా చేశారు. 5,234 అంటే మిస్సింగ్, కనపడలేదు. యువర్ రిలేటివ్స్, యువర్ ఫ్యామిలీ మెంబర్స్, యువర్ ఫ్రెండ్స్ మిస్సింగ్ అవుతున్నారని. ఎవరు మిస్సింగ్ అయినారంటే ఎంత బాధాకరంగా ఉంటారు. నిన్న రాత్రి కూడా మాకు హైదరాబాద్లో ఒక పరిచయమైన వ్యక్తి ఫోన్ చేశారు. అర్ధరాత్రి 11:30 in the night ఏడ్చుకొని, ఏది మదర్ కనపడలేదని. ఎప్పటి నుంచి సాయంత్రం వెళ్ళారు 7:30. షీ వాంటెడ్ టు గో టు ద మెడికల్ షాప్ టు బై సమ్ మెడిసిన్స్ అని. షీ ఈజ్ అబౌట్ 72-year-old లేడీ. లాస్ట్ 4 hours నుంచి కనపడలేదు, ఇంటికి రాలేదు అని ఏడ్చుకొని ఫోన్ చేయాలి. ఏం చేయాలి, ఎక్కడ చెప్పాలి, ఏం చేయాలి తెలియక బాధలు. సో యు సీ, if you have this app, you can search. So we had 5,234 missing person searches. తర్వాత ఈ మిస్సింగ్ పర్సన్లో ఎక్కడ ఏదో ఇదేని యాక్సిడెంట్ అయిందా, లేకపోతే ఏదో హాస్పిటల్లో చేయించినారా, లేకపోతే ఏదో అన్ఫార్చునేట్గా ఏమైనా అయిందా. సో అలాంటి సెర్చ్, అన్నోన్ డెడ్ బాడీ సెర్చ్ 4,876. Then similarly 7,654 search for arrest. అంటే మీకు కావాలని వాళ్ళు ఏమైనా పోలీసు వాళ్ళు అరెస్ట్ చేశారా? పోలీసు వాళ్ళు ఏమైనా కేసు పెట్టి తీసుకుపోయినారా, ఎత్తుకుపోయినారా? అలాంటి ఆలోచనలు ఉంటుంది మీ మైండ్లో. సో అలాంటి సెర్చ్ 7,654. Is this not empowering the citizens? Is this not catering to the civil rights of the citizens. ఇంకొక figure is this second-hand vehicles registration search చేయడం 28,252 searches అన్నమాట. So means like if somebody wants to buy a second-hand vehicle, ఆ vehicle stolen vehicle లేకపోతే ఆ వెహికల్ మీద ఏమైనా కేసు ఉన్నాయా, లేకపోతే ఆ వెహికల్ మీద ఏమైనా చాలాన్స్ ఉన్నాయా, మీరు ఎట్లా తెలుస్తుంది? Somebody comes and sells you a vehicle, tells you మా వెహికల్ ఉన్నాయి, ఇది రిజిస్ట్రేషన్ బుక్, ఇది ఆర్సీ, ఇది అది అని చెప్తారు. ఇది దొంగ వెహికలా లేకపోతే ఇది ఏదో క్రైమ్ వెహికలా? How will you come to know? So through this app 28,252 searches were made. So please try to understand. And we also got a gold medal in the national level for this app. AP Police has been given. So in the Scotch Awards lo idi kuda we got a gold medal in this. I need not speak about the COVID activities. We are aware of it. Then, friends, our efficiency and proficiency also in the domain of investigations. Our investigation of scientific aids to investigation is an important component. As part of that is also the Fingerprints Bureau. Here also, we stood first in the country in retrieval and tracing of the prints and connecting to the crime. So AP Police was the first, stood first in the country. This is none other than the National Crime Records Bureau has accorded and awarded this prize, the award to the AP Police. And we are also, it's not only technology, but also use of technology. Okay? So that also speaks about the commitment that we have, the culture that we have within the department, and then the ethos within the department to learn and change, learn and improve, learn and be more efficient, acquire knowledge, enhance our capacity, capability. Garavana roads kuda training, we want to really see that the training is also one area where we want to really focus on. మన ఆనరబుల్ సీఎం గారితో కూడా డిస్కషన్లు కూడా అదే వచ్చింది. మనకు పోలీస్ అకాడమీ we still have to really form, but then we are really using the virtual platforms of learning. So e-learning platforms ద్వారా trainings కూడా ఇవ్వడము, అది కూడా ఈ కోవిడ్ టైంలో we have extensively used that time for virtual platforms, for training, for orientation, for conducting programs, awareness campaigns, building our capacities within the police department. Kani, it's also important to have a police academy and a proper training institutions on the ground. So that area is an area where we also need to work on. Despite all that, our performance has been very significant. And friends, with regards to the welfare measures undertaken by the police department, you're all aware, particularly in the time of COVID time, the kind of measures that we put in place to make sure that the policemen and their families are taken care of, looked after, because policemen on the road, on the street, have been really facing this challenge, facing all the dangers, leaving behind their families. So we made special arrangements. We put in place helplines. We put in place several mechanisms where the needs of the police, not only the policemen, but their families are also taken care of. We have also conducted many training programs for the policemen families and their children, building their capacities and skills as well. And we are all very also familiar with the fact that ఇందాక మనం ఇప్పుడు ఇన్సూరెన్స్ది ఫస్ట్ టైం మనం 30 lakhs స్టార్ట్ చేశారు, అది 40 lakhs అని మొన్న we were able to implement, and today, as you are aware, with the help of Axis Bank, ఇన్సూరెన్స్ కూడా 60 lakhs వరకు ఎన్హాన్స్ చేశారు. So we are very thankful to the Axis Bank, but I am sure ఇలాంటిది ఈ 60 lakhs అని this is the first time in the country. No other police force has been given 60 lakhs insurance. Adi not only while you are in service, మీరు రిటైర్ అయిపోయిన తర్వాత కూడా ఆ 60 lakhs you will be eligible as per this Axis Bank program. సో అది కూడా ఈ పోలీస్ పనితీర్పు, పోలీస్ పర్ఫార్మెన్స్, పోలీస్ కమిట్మెంట్, పోలీస్ సర్వీసెస్ ద సొసైటీ చూసి వాళ్ళు కూడా బ్యాంకింగ్ ఇన్స్టిట్యూషన్స్ కూడా ముందుకు రావడము and offering this kind of packages and gestures to the police department, we also feel very reassured of this fact. And friends, as regards another highlight is our recognition countrywide, national level lo manaku gurtimpu raavadamu, ee awards raavadamu, unprecedented number of awards raavadamu, 108 awards with regards to use of technology and bringing in innovation, working towards change and transformation. Prati field lo, prati all domains within the police ecosystem, the way we are engaging ourselves, we have developed applications and programs and using technology to further ourselves, bringing in change and transformation. And the interoperable criminal justice system gurinchi meeku telusu, we also got that second prize as you mentioned. Fingerprint, danlo kuda we stood first, use of technology. Then friends, inka raavana rojlo I must like to highlight indaga cheppina manam that we are committed for transparency. We are committed to improve our performance. We are committed to deliver better services. Towards that direction, we have also initiated this program of fixing CCTV cameras in police lockups. Idi kuda oka revolutionary step anamata. Actually, the Supreme Court recently gave a judgment wherein they say that police station anni CCTV cameralu undalani. A Supreme Court judgment vachina munde mana state lo ee nirnayam తీసుకున్నారు already, that CCTV lockups lo kuda ee CCTV lo undalani, so that brings in transparency, brings in accountability in the functioning of the police in the state of Andhra Pradesh. This is also, as I said, in line with the Supreme Court directive and a judgment issued recently. And there is also a move towards making sure that on one hand, police efficiency is improved, police capacity is improved, there is a better delivery of services. On the other hand, police functioning, police transparency within the police, accountability within the police department is also equally given stress and importance. As a part of that is this CCTV in lockups, etc. And also, very soon, we will also have this facility for complaints against the police. Of course, there will be a separate toll-free number which will land directly at the DGP's office and under the supervision of the DGP and the DGP office. There will be a toll-free number which will be given to the citizens to, in case there is a complaint. Local level lo vallu మామూలుగా ఇస్తున్నారు సూపర్వైజరీ ఆఫీసర్స్కు. పోలీస్ స్టేషన్ దగ్గర ఏమైనా ఇబ్బంది అయితే ఇన్స్పెక్టర్ లేకపోతే ఏసీపీల దగ్గర వెళ్తున్నారు. ఆ లెవెల్ పరిష్కారం కాకపోతే ఎస్పీ దగ్గర వెళ్తున్నారు. కానీ if there are any other reasons where action is not being taken, or there is something very urgent, or there is something which is very grave, very serious, which needs attention of the DGP level law, particularly conduct and misbehavior within the police department. So our help that toll-free numbers kuda very soon will be launching that as a part of bringing in transparency and accountability. Friends, again and again I am reiterating that we want to be transparent, we want to be accountable in our functioning, in our engagement. At the same time, we want to make sure that we offer better services to the citizens. We are also working on GIS, GPS tracking system of all the mobiles in the state for emergency response, quick response. మనం ఇందాక ఈ దిశ యాప్, దిశ కంట్రోల్ రూమ్ గురించి మాట్లాడినాము. ఆ దిశ కంట్రోల్ రూమ్ ద్వారా కూడా మనం ఈ పెట్రోల్స్ and response mechanisms on the ground, we are making sure that they respond very quickly. So all that will be now digitized. They will be all GPS fitted, GPS tracked. All of them in the state will be mapped so that we know exactly మన పెట్రోల్స్, మన ప్రెజెన్స్ గ్రౌండ్లో ఎక్కడే, ఎట్లా, ఏ విధంగా, ఏ సమయంలో ఎక్కడే ఉన్నారు. ఏమైనా ఇన్సిడెంట్ ఎక్కడైనా జరిగితే కూడా త్వరగా, ఇమీడియట్గా, at the earliest point of time, we should try to reach. Our system is also, we are on the process of implementing that. We are also working towards digital transformation within the police department, police administration, and also policing. So within the police department, our administrative functioning, అది కూడా మొత్తం ఇప్పుడు డిజిటైజ్ అవుతున్నారు. We are working towards paperless administration and bringing in more accountability, whether it is human resource management, whether it is internal administration, whether it is reporting systems, everything will be digitized within the police department. So our project is also undergoing now, and very soon it will be completed. We hopefully want to finish it off as soon as possible, maybe within less than next year. We want to complete that digital transformation of the police department, which again goes towards what? Transparency, accountability within the department. Okay, digital ట్రాన్స్ఫర్మేషన్ వచ్చినారంటే, డిజిటల్ మోడ్లో వెళ్ళిపోతున్నారంటే, there will always be a digital footprint which is inescapable. So friends, in whole, I can say that with all, during this year we have really achieved a lot. We have been working very hard to work on the mandate which has been given by the government and our Honorable Chief Minister. If you want me to put it in a nutshell as to what is that you're looking at and what is that you are and looking at prospectively, it is, as I said, we wanted to make sure there is a transparent, accountable, responsive, efficient, and speedy delivery of police services in the state of Andhra Pradesh. So thank you, friends. I think I'll request my colleague Palraj to go through and give you the details. You can run through, Palraj, otherwise later we
Very
can
fast we will run through.
give you the handouts.
I'll give handouts
And
also.
we can have the question
Specifics.
and answer session.
Yes, sir. Sir, basically, sir, if you compare comparison of crime rates in India, average Indian average versus AP, if you see in 2019, 241.2 was the national average, sir. We were at 227.9. Then, sir, cognizable crime, as I told, sir, it has reduced 15%, sir. And if you can see, Nellore, Anantapur, Srikakulam, Chittoor, they have contributed.